Hey guys, it's Shane Ryan Douglas here, and Amber and I have just spent the last few days in Sydney with some family in the Big Smoke, and we're just retreated into nature, just spent some time by the beach, in the forest, at a campsite, and we're just kind of reflecting on wrapping my mind around what is it that attracts people so much to live in the city. Why do they really? There's millions and millions and millions upon millions of people living in the city, and I just can't quite wrap my head around it, because I get so much tranquility and serenity and connection when I'm in nature, when I'm at the beach, when I'm in the ocean, when I'm in the forest. And I love it so much, and I understand that there's a certain level of security and safety and services available within the city that we all depend upon in our modern civilization, our modern lives. But I want to explore in this video the distinguishing difference and significance of that internal pull of inspiration towards our passion and something we love, and exploring it in the opposite end of the spectrum, which is the external push, when we are driving for something that may be missing from inside. And what I notice in myself in my younger years particularly, and I see this often in so many others just from a discerning lens, is that we often, and more importantly, I have often found myself in a place where I'm seeking something, mostly seeking approval. And I will take my life and my journey through this earth through a place where I'm really seeking mostly validation and love. Because from a young age, there was an association in the neurochemical pathways of the brain that I will get love from my closest loved ones, my primary mother and primary father, or whoever it is in the field as a young being. When I do something and perform something, when I'm active and successful, then I will receive love. And so that often leads us to go to these extreme lengths where we sacrifice our health in order to achieve some level of significant wealth in terms of monetary gain, monetary finance, capital growth. And then we think that when we get to a certain level, then we'll be acknowledged, then we'll be accepted, then we'll be loved. Because ultimately, yearning at the heart of human beings, what I've discovered, is ultimately connection, is love, is appreciation, to be seen, and also to be heard. And in our modern society, many young men seek approval through finances, through money. That's a way we can gain status amongst our society, because then I am powerful, then I have ability to buy what I want when I want, to please people with money. But ultimately, in order to achieve that, I must work very long hours. I must find myself in a chaotic cityscape. I must do all of these things, pay all this other money to be able to afford to live in proximity to where other people are earning lots of money. And so it becomes this very deluded illusion of reality that is ultimately disconnected from the truth of our fundamental principles of what it means to be a human in relation to all of existence and all of nature. And that's where I've found fulfillment in the inner practices ultimately. And that's the value of this video, is that recognizing as a reminder that we can find those levels of acceptance and connection, not seeking from something externally, but ultimately journeying deeper inwardly to find the fulfillment of our own meaning of our own life. Now, I'm not saying that it's bad or wrong to go out there and earn money in the world. We certainly need a certain level of capital and finances in today's modern technical kind of world. It's maybe not fully necessary to the extent, but I'm just mostly reflecting on spending time in the city, where it seems that there's many people on this treadmill of almost never-ending, infinite chasing of the tail to get ahead, to get somewhere, without remembering where we are right now in this present moment, recognizing that we are creating simultaneously, constantly, our reality in every moment that we walk in this life. And the reminder of returning to our natural source as a guiding light for us to remember who we are at our core. And that's what I believe is the ultimate quest for all humanity, all human beings on this planet in this time, to particularly find the fulfillment and meaning in life that brings us back to knowing ourselves on a deeper level. And that's where I love these inner practices, these inner journeys of yoga and meditation and qigong and simple breathing, running, swimming, all of those simple fundamentals in nature, in solitude, but also in relation to all of life. And that's what I ultimately wanted to leave this video as a reminder to journey deeper into those places within yourself, within myself. Something that I've found in recalibrating back at the beach here is just reminding myself of the beauty, even in the city, that surround us, but more so in this natural phenomena, this magnificent natural world that we also find ourselves in. Hope you guys have a great day. Sending you love.